Hey, how y'all doing today? Today we're gonna be working on a 2002 Pontiac Grand Dam, changing the idle control valve, and a 2002 2.2 liter. The reason I'm changing the car idle valve is because my car was shaking, and I was having problem like when I came down to a slow stop in traffic or a red light. It was just shaking real bad. So what I did was decide to change out that sensor. Now that I'm removing the intake air, I'm gonna just take it off and set it to the side. Also removing the sensor that was connected. Next, what I'm gonna be doing is just loosening that washer down at the bottom there and just taking off that. Um, I guess that's an airline, I'm not sure. But I'm just removing that and just gonna lift the housing back and let it sit, and that'll get me to the idle control sensor. Now with the pliers, I'm just gonna try to push back this hose clamp, just slide it back a little bit so I have some kind of play. And when I lift up the housing itself, have somewhere for it to, just sit comfortably, rest out of my way so I can actually get there and work. It's gonna take a few tries. It's not as easy as that, but don't get frustrated. Just keep trying. Just wiggle it back, and it'll get you the results that you're looking for. Now that is the sensor right there. That's what we're going to be changing out. It's one Allen key right there. At the top, it's only one bolt right there, and then you have that connector. Just loosen it, set it to the side. Get your Allen key, unloosen it, and you have to twist it out. This is an older car, remember, 2002, so I don't think it been changed. So, over the years, a lot of debris build up, a lot of grease. I didn't use any spray or anything. I just loosened that nut right there and turned the actual idle valve, just to move it around, to get it loose, and then just pulled it out. Now that it's out, you can see the corrosion built up on it. It's all gucky, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be open like that, but the new part that I have is completely shut, but it does spin, it does move. But as you can see, this one is old and wore out. Look at all the burn marks and the grease that's on probably built up oil from over the years. I don't know. It's a 2002, so you gotta expect some type of wear and tear. Now I have the new part. I'm just examining it, making sure everything is the same. Um, OME part should be exactly the same. I'm not sure if this is an OME. It should be. I got it from a store from eBay, top line. I just can't remember the name. Shout out to you guys. Great quality parts. Always come through for me when I need to do something to one of my vehicles. But as you can see, that one's open. That one's completely closed. It still has the same wiring, but it spins. It doesn't pull apart or open. It just spins. I didn't want to do too much to it. I didn't want to break my new part and have to use my old part over. So I just looked at it, made sure it had the same amount of connector rods, prongs, checked the size of it, just kind of compared it and see, was there anything really different besides just the opening. Once you plug back in the connector, it's just as simple as just putting everything back together how you undid it. First start with your housing, placing that onto the throttle. Well, we call it a carburetor. Placing that over the carburetor, and then just, tightening everything back how it was. When you putting tightening down the bolt onto the clamp, just hand tighten it. It doesn't have to be real tight. You want it tight, but it doesn't have to be extremely tight. So when it strips out. I'm going to still hold on to the old one and just hold it, put it back in the box, put it to the side of the garage, just in case. You never know. I was still questioning that one was open and mine wasn't, so I don't know. But I gave it a test run. The car sounded good. The shaking went all the way down, so I'm very impressed with the change, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be good at last another 20, 25 years.